Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I had a question, a direct question that will Canada ever be free from the WEF? They've got their claws into us very, very deeply. I thought let's expand it and see if the WEF will ever completely disband. I believe the WEF used to be called, the chariot in reverse, the Bolsheviks. They just rebranded, right? And they've been called other things, and then they just rebrand to make it more palatable for the people. But let's just see. Once the WEF is in a country, is there any chance of getting it out? Will the WEF be with us in 10 years? Let's do that. What's the destiny of the WEF? What's the destiny of the WEF in the next 10 years? What's the destiny of the WEF in the next 10 years? What's the destiny of the WEF in the next 10 years? Now, the next 10 years will bring us right up to 2035. What's the destiny of the WEF in the next 10 years? What's the destiny of the WEF in the next 10 years? Shall we begin? Look how the tops of these cards match. So nice. If you're into the matching stuff. Wow, 5 of Cups. Despondency, despair, not being able to let go of the past. Oh, Knight of Swords. They're going to continue with their thought brainwashing attacks on people. They're definitely going to continue with their media control. They can't let go of the past. These are the Bolsheviks dressed up for the 2000s. 3 of Cups in reverse. I think they're going to lose a lot of supporters. I think they're going to start to dismantle from within first. 4 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think we're going to see the end of them because we asked for the next 10 years. Oh, yeah, 4 of Swords. They're definitely going to go quiet. I think 4 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Swords, that's a death. And especially with the 3 of Cups here. I think they'll go quiet. They'll be put down, in other words. Does this mean that they are going to resurrect? Let's find out. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think that people have already woken up to what the WEF is. But, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Perhaps they're going to put pressure on, I think people, sorry, sometimes all my words want to rush out my tongue at the same time, and then I start jabbering. Okay, what's going to happen here is I think people have woken up to what the WEF is. And I think they've woken up to how much money is being sucked out of these countries to support this WEF. I think people are going to see them in a whole new different light. And I think their fortunes are starting to run out. I think their ability to brainwash people has ended. I think they overtook their step during COVID. And people they're looking back now going, oh my Lord, I can't believe I wore my mask in my car all by myself. And they're realizing where that all came from. And people are waking up to it. 10 of Cups, upright. I think people will be happy to see them gone. The Page of Cups, upright, surprising good news. 10 of Wands, upright, a burden. I wonder if they're going to be sued. 7 of Cups, upright. Okay, I think that what we currently call the WEF, I think it's going to transmute itself. I think they're going to lock all that up because obviously it's not working. People aren't buying it anymore. So they're going to rebrand here with this 7 of Cups. And it's all going to be illusion again. And perhaps they're rebranding as Universal Basic Income Group or something like that. Uh, their tenets and all that won't change, but the way they present them will. That's the surprising good news. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people who still fight against it. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're going to. I don't know if you can ever get rid of these people. I think they're going to rebrand. I think they're going to rebrand again, and it's going to go from Bolsheviks to the WEF. And from the WEF, they're going to rebrand again. Here we have. There may be some kind of clashes, some violent clashes, to get rid of them, to get them out of your country, to get rid of. I'm looking at this like a puppet master, right? Even though it's a justice card, it's the puppet master, and with the Ace of Cups here in reverse, lots and lots of tears. Ten of Swords in reverse. That's what I'm getting. For people to be free of the WF. They know they want to be, but they don't know how. And the way they want to be free, there's going to be some kind of violence involved to get their claws off of you. And there'll also be then some kind of distribution that I'm going to say like they're going to back off from the taxpayer. They're going to try and do something else. But here they are, Queen of Swords. They're just going to rebrand. They're absolutely going to rebrand. And it's definitely going to be redistribution of wealth. But not the wealthy, of you and me, of the working people. It always ceases to amaze me that they say they stand up for working people, and they absolutely abuse and kick around the working people, making us pay more and more and more in taxes for all their little pet projects rather than going after all their buddies. Look at that. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands in reverse. The Lovers in reverse, and the High Priestess upright, and the King of Swords in reverse, a crooked politician. They are not going to let go of their power. They'll rebrand. They might be kind of it'll be an illusion that they've shut down or that they've disbanded, and they might come back with more female leaders, or it might be a female-led idea. Oh, look at that. Somebody's here. And also, look at that. Oh, sorry. That's why I've got this, so I can see who it is. Interesting, that reading I did yesterday on Jason's channel, it showed strong females are going to come to the forefront. Maybe they're going to do that. The King is in reverse. Maybe they're going to bring forward, all part of their rebranding is to get rid of the male leadership and bring in female leadership and make it look like it's more palatable. It's more of the feminine energy. And I think that's what it's going to be. I think the WF as it is going to dismantle, but they're going to rebrand as females coming forward, strong females, and that'll be the end of. They'll actually even probably call it the end of the patriarchy and the beginning of the matriarchy. I think that's what's going to happen. So let's get back to our original question. Is Canada ever going to be rid of the WEF? I think everybody's going to be rid of the WEF, and then it's whatever comes in afterwards and rebranded. I don't think there's an end to it. I don't know how to get rid of it. It's like a parasite. It's like a fungus that just won't go away. And as long as there's corrupt leaders, they'll survive. They'll hang in there, and there'll always be corrupt leaders. Always. That's a never-ending supply. A lot of greedy people in the world, and as long as there's greedy people, there'll be the WF or however it rebrands itself in the future there to prove to us humanity will always be greedy. It's one of the 7 sins. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.